Hi, this is Ed Driscoll for Silicon Graffiti. As James Toronto of the Wall Street Journal likes to note, the Democratic Party has, over the years, had many powerful orators. Andrew Jackson is often attributed as saying, "One man with courage makes a majority." Franklin Delano Roosevelt comforted the nation when he said, "The only thing we have to fear is fear itself." Harry Truman famously said, "The buck stops here." And John F. Kennedy reminded Americans, "Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country." Needless to say, Harry Reid, the Democrat Senate Majority Leader since November of 2006, has failed to live up to this proud heritage on a titanic scale. Which is why, from the home office in Carson City, Nevada, Silicon Graffiti is proud to present the top 10 most disastrous Harry Reid quotes. Number 10, get this man a Claritin. In June of 2008, on the eve of a long and painful national recession, Harry had a strange allergic reaction to one of America's most important natural resources.
Coal makes us sick.
Number 9, the peasants are revolting. In December of 2008, after the new Capitol Visitor Center opened in Washington, D.C., Harry expressed his fanfare to the common man, whose largesse was funding the new visitor center, needless to say.
My staff has always said, don't say this, but I'm going to say it again, because it's so descriptive, because it's true. In the summertime, because of the high humidity and how hot it gets here, you could literally smell the tourists coming into the Capitol.
Number 8, beware the evil-mongers. In addition to believing that the voters smell evil, Harry Reid believes that they really are evil. In August of 2009, Harry told AOL's Politics Daily column that voters who disagreed with the left's attempts to socialize healthcare are, quote, evil-mongers, unquote. As Jill Lawrence of AOL wrote, Harry Reid, the Senate Majority Leader, was having second thoughts, or was he, about the way he had characterized people who were disrupting town halls with, quote, lies, innuendo, and rumor, unquote, and not letting others speak. They are, as he said, evil-mongers. Of course they are. But fortunately, Harry's working hard, when he's not trying to wreck the coal industry, to get those evil-mongers back to work. Which brings us to number 7. Jobs, jobs, jobs.
Today is a big day in America. Only 36,000 people lost their jobs today, which is really good.
Then it's really good because it makes the nation safer. Which brings us to number 6. The senator is psychiatrist.
Men, when they're out of work, tend to become abusive. Our domestic crisis shelters in Nevada are jammed. It's the way it is all over the country.
But still, Harry doesn't mind some men out of work. Which brings us to number 5. Newspaper jobs saved or created. In December of 2009, the Las Vegas Review-Journal reported that, quote, before he addressed a Las Vegas Chamber of Commerce luncheon, Reid joined the Chamber's members for a meet and greet and a photo. One of the last in line was the Review-Journal's Director of Advertising, Bob Brown, a hard-working Nevadan who toils every day on behalf of advertisers. He has nothing to do with news coverage or the opinion pages of the Review-Journal. Yet as Bob shook hands with our senior U.S. Senator in what should have been nothing but a gracious business setting, Reid said, quote, "I hope you go out of business," unquote. Hey, not every newspaper can be journalist approved. Number 4, Harry supports the troops.
Now I believe, myself, that the Secretary of State, the Secretary of Defense, and you have to make your own decision as to what the President knows, that this war is lost.
Number 3, Beltway babies say goodnight. In September of 2009, when asked about the death of fellow Democrat Ted Kennedy, Harry told the Reno Gazette-Journal, quote, "I think he's going to help us. He hasn't been around for some time. We're going to have a new chairman of that committee. It'll be, I don't know for sure, but I think Senator Chris Dodd, Democrat Connecticut, he has a right to take it. Either him or U.S. Senator Tom Harkin, Democrat of Iowa. Whichever one wants it can have it. I think Kennedy will be a help," unquote. Number 2, when Harry met Barry. In January 2010, Harry Reid apologized for comments he made about Barack Obama's race to an interviewer during the fellow Democrats' 2008 presidential bid. As AP reported, Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid of Nevada described then-Senator Barack Obama as, quote, light-skinned and with no Negro dialect, unquote. And after that racial epithet, Harry doubles down. Which brings us to the #1 quote from the Harry Reid Super Gaffe-O-Matic 76 machine. Harry stands up for diversity and freedom of choice.
I don't know how anyone of Hispanic heritage could be a Republican, okay? Do I need to say more?
No, Harry, you've said more than enough. Which is why it might be time to take a nice long vacation come November. What say you, Nevada? For Silicon Graffiti, I'm Ed Driscoll.